names are
Carolina Vázquez,
Claudia Garza,
Lucía Reble,
Carolina Montes.
and we're going to present an experiment about bubbles for the science fair. For this experiment, we will need
distilled water, glycerin, light syrup, jars, measuring cups and teaspoons, stopwatch, pipe cleaners, soap, and a permanent marker. The first step for our experiment will be to add 1 cup of water to each jar, and to this one extra teaspoon of water. Then we will add 2 teaspoons of soap to each jar. And we will mix them.
Well, first we gotta separate the control group, which is going to be this bottle here, and we're not gonna add anything. This one is going to stay just with the soap and the water. In this one, we're going to add 1 tablespoon of glycerin. And in this bottle here, we're going to add a tablespoon of corn syrup. Now we have to mix them up.
And now we are going to label the jars. Now we're going to leave aside the jars. The next step is to use the pipe cleaners to make wands to hold the bubbles. So the next part of the experiment will be to try to make bubbles with each one of the different jars. Making sure that the pipe cleaner is about the same circumference. Once you do a bubble, you will try to catch it, and you will start counting the time it takes until bubble.
To make this experiment valid, we have to do this process several times and record the time it took for each bubble. After we do all that, we gotta see the different times, add them all up, and then the one that has the most time is the one that took longer to pop. That means that that solution is the one that works best to make resistant bubbles. After doing this experiment several times, we can conclude that glycerin is the best additive you can put to make your bubbles more resistant. Since the chemicals it has makes it more resistant, you can do a lot of bubbles without them popping, and it can even bounce on the table sometimes.